Hi, my name is Jordan Upchurch, and I'm here today to explain a couple of things. I know that life has been really confusing the past couple of weeks, all because of the recent ruling by the Supreme Court a couple of weeks ago. And, marriage equality overall is just very, very confusing, and I feel like a lot of people are really concerned about how it affects them. I want to take a moment here and explain to you how it affects them. One of the major things I've noticed about our generation is that we tend to like to watch videos and not read things, and so I found this amazing guide. They named it the 30-second guide to how gay marriage affects you, and I feel like this guide will help a lot of people, and so I'm going to take some time tonight and explain to you how this works. And I know we live in a very fast-paced world, so I'm going to try and talk very, very fast and explain this to you in a way that you are going to all understand very quickly and easily. And if for some reason I miss one, or I miss an exception, please comment below with your exception or with your case, and I can then reply back to that comment about how gay marriage affects you. Let's begin. If you are a homosexual and you are married, this is how this affects you. Originally, you were lucky enough that before the entire country turned into equality, you got to live in a state where marriage equality was a thing. And so you got to be married in that state. So that does not change anything. The thing that changes is now you can travel to any state in the country that previously didn't recognize same-sex marriage, and you can be recognized that your marriage is equal to any other person's marriage. All the same, equal.
All the same, equal. All the same, equal.
If you are homosexual and you want to get married, well, where before this came down to whether your state had legalized it or not, now it all is the basis of all states are equal. If you are heterosexual and do not want to enter into a homosexual marriage, you will not be required to marry a gay person. This is a common misunderstanding, but this decision actually doesn't affect you in any way at all. If you are currently in a heterosexual marriage, this decision does not affect you in any way. If you are a heterosexual who is not currently married, this decision does not affect you in any way. If you are a heterosexual who hopes to eventually marry, this decision does not affect you in any way. If you are a member of the church that performs wedding ceremonies but that does not believe in gay marriage, this decision does not affect you in any way. If you are a religious official who performs wedding ceremonies but thinks that gay marriage is wrong, this decision does not affect you in any way. If you are an individual who believes gay marriage or homosexuality in general is wrong for a religious reason and wish to continue expressing those beliefs, this decision does not affect you in any way. If you are heterosexual who fears this decision adversely affects your marriage and or the concept of marriage in general, this decision does not affect you in any way. If you are heterosexual who fears this decision negatively affects you in some way, this decision does not affect you in any way. If you are a heterosexual who suffers from anger or anxiety or the thought of gay couples getting married as an abstract concept and believes that the only cure is to legally prevent gay marriage, this decision will cause some degree of anger or anxiety. Otherwise, this decision does not affect you in any way. I really hope that that helped some of you truly understand how this concept of marriage equality works. Like I said, if you feel like you didn't fit any of those categories, feel free to comment them below. I'll be more than happy to reply about how this decision probably does not affect you in any way. Thank you all and have a gay day.